you actually find out the possible answers from your literature review. That's why the next talk is about literature review. It's very important that the literature review can actually give you an idea of what are the options you can give them. But if you were to explore things, it's always better to have open-ended questions because they reveal more. You know, for example, why did you choose to study in Utah? Might be hundreds of reasons. Because my brother came here. It could be because it's near my house. It could be because I got the scholarship because to go to only this university. It could be because the programs are good. Maybe I had my ex-teacher here. Maybe many things. So if you have close-ended, then it's very difficult to explore such a thing. But close-ended questions are easier to analyze, definitely, although they can be quite superficial. So when you actually have some way of finding out the possible answers through through previous research or through literature review, you can use close-ended questions. Even that, sometimes we have the A, B, C, D, and then other. Okay, so other can be additional things that they can put apart from that. Now, let's consider this. How much time do you spend on reading in a day? Is that okay? I'm not saying that this is not okay. No, I'm just asking, this is okay? No. Never is at the end. All the time is the opposite of never. Okay? Is that okay? No, not okay. Why?
Because you can't be reading all the time.
Okay, right. But if it's let's say, what can you do all the time?
Breathe.
Pray.
Breathe.
Breathe, okay. Right, so all the time and never can be for certain things, but not for reading. Okay? That's one. What else? Often and seldom is okay. Is that okay?
But it doesn't answer the question. You are asked, it doesn't give you a direction to what you're trying to find out.
What do you mean direction?
You're asking how much time is quantifiable. Right?
To be frank, all this time from the beginning, I thought you were not listening. You're giving the perfect question, answer. Sorry. Here one is the problem is fairly often is more towards often. This is a lot of people have this problem. Before I get to your point, this is one point before because I'm going to show something else. Fairly often is already skewed to one side. If you have something in the middle, let it be totally neutral. Okay? Or else it's very unfair and skewed towards one side. And the point made by this lady here is that, is this better? Okay, you like this better. Okay, this may not be perfect, but it has exactly the hours. So you can actually ask them to estimate 0 to 3, 4 to 7, 8 to 11, 12 to 15, more than 15. Is that better? Okay, so you're happy enough. Okay, so another one. Reading raises your self-esteem. This is a statement they're supposed to give their response to it. Okay? Strongly agree, agree, not sure, disagree, strongly disagree. Is that okay? I know this lady. What do you think? Is that okay with you? Oh, okay. Okay. Anybody has thoughts on this?
Reading, yeah. You don't want to say that he will raise your self-esteem, but reading what? Things that you read will not raise your self-esteem.
Okay, right. So meaning that's the one problem with the question there. Okay. Good. And in fact, this question is very unclear. What about the answers also?
everybody is
We always see this, right? Strongly disagree, disagree, not sure, agree, strongly. Can we use this for all that we do, everything that we do? What about this one? No, not sure. Do you think there's a big difference between no midpoint and having midpoint? If there is no midpoint like this, would you actually take the easy way out and put not sure? You cannot. You have to think and put something. Right? So if you want to force people to actually answer, you better use something without midpoint, because human beings, especially when you go to after 20 questions, they're going to be getting bored already. Everything is middle. When you're laughing, you know it's true. This is what we do, isn't it? To be safe, to be fair, I don't want to think, I just put not sure. Everything not sure. So, if you, as a researcher, you have to think carefully about whether you want to put not sure or not. If you think it's actually a fair option, then not sure, it's okay. Or else you can put neutral. Neutral can. The word neutral means it's not that they're not sure, it's sometimes yes, sometimes no. Better to put no midpoint. In fact, a lot of researchers are saying that midpoints are okay for laymen or laywomen. Now we cannot be too sexist. Yeah, layperson. Oh, okay. Yeah, even chairman is no chairperson, not chairman. So, because the chair can be a woman also. So, researchers are saying that we can have no midpoint when we are having participants who are professionals. When you ask questions, for example, about teaching to lecturers in universities, you can have not sure. Whatever you may ask them, they must have a stand. True.
How if the mistakes of the previous event is such an area that you want to check, it's not familiar with the participant,
Okay, but sometimes you can put not applicable. Or you can have question, if yes, answer this question. Yeah. It's in serial order, but usually we want them to make a decision. Unless it doesn't apply to them. For example, when asking about lecturing, and then some tutors answer, oh, not applicable because they don't lecture, they only do tutorials. That may happen. Or you can actually have not applicable or neutral, okay? But for your research purpose, it's always better to have some decision. Isn't it? Then you have some result. Or else everything is middle. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So qualitative people.
Would it be a bit leading then if you force them to make decisions?
It's not leading as such because it's totally neutral. For example, compared to this,